Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny. If you are new, hit subscribe buttons and notification bell so you can never miss any our incredible content. SwiftUI text app inside today we need to create here the earning screens. First of all, we need to see this here the earning screen designs inside the here. First of all, we need to create like this UI. We need to develop here. How can write this UI today? We need to create here the today earnings into displaying here, and tomorrow we need to create here the weekly earnings with this graph. We need to develop here. Let's start how to write down inside the this earning screen. First of all, we need to create here this tab bars, and then after we need to develop this UI. This creates here. Let's start. Need to here, and now we need to create here the new files as a menu inside. We need to create new files, and so we need to give this here the names earnings. Like this, give this here. Now also need to copy here the trip detail screens, trip request, not request detail screens into needs here. Copy this data. Use this here. Copy here and to paste inside the heading screens. Also another things we need to copy here. Environments. Sets. Copy here and to paste as a earning like this sets here. Now need to change these titles as I need to set this here the earning. Like this sets. Now this is the back buttons. Also need to remove this here to set here the normal. This is the service type, and like this sets here need to like this sets here, and also need to remove this here, no needs. Also need to set this here the primary text colors. Like this sets with this here, like this clears, and also need to remove here the now here the loading this UI, and first of all need to set this here the titles. Need to copy here and to paste this here and to set this here the secondary text, and also need to set this here the font size. We need to set this here as a 16 regular, and also need to set here the date times. Give this here the day of names. Then afterwards we need to set this here the date. Afterwards we need to give this here the month name, to set here the October's like this sets, and to also need to set this here the year like this sets. Need to set this years and like this sets. Now this is the displaying these years. Also need to create here another things we need to remove years, and to also create some like copy and to paste this years. First of all need to set here the trip, 15 trips. First title says the trips, like this sets. Also need to set here the time total durations online hours. And another things we need to set here amounts. test stream like this. Set years, and to set this data here also need to remove these years. I think no needs. Also need to remove this here the titles receipt, and to set this here years, and to this years like this sets. Like this sets here, first of all, the trip pairs need to set taxi p set years, tools circles need to set this here circles set here like this value, and then after the discount minus like this set, and last one is the total earnings. Sets years, and also remove these years. Now need to develop here the tab bars. This here the top padding, now need to set this here the top padding as a need to set this here the I like this displaying, and to here set as a bottom like this sets, increase this height, also need to remove this here the bottom padding, no needs now. Like this sets here the y this here set this here, and remove this space. Now this is the displaying good this here this UI. Air tips also need to set here the top paddings, set here set here padding as a top, and set here like this sets like this displaying here, and also need to create here the dividers, and to set this here the padding as a horizontal, to set here the 20 like sets here, set here the extra bold like this sets here, and now need to develop here the tab bars. Suppose need to develop here the hashtag like this sets, also need to define here the state variable, is today, By default need to set this here like this sets variables, and now need to define here the button. Sears, and need to create here the buttons, action like this sets, and to see here the titles need to copy this here the this norm. Also need to set this here the background colors. And now we need to create here the another things for the set here the type as of today. Need to set here the extra bold, and to set this here the font size. It is good, and also need to set here the is today. Set here the row with animations. This years and to this years. Also need to create here the frame. Set here the map speed. Defines here the entity. Like this sets here, and also need to create here the comments as I need to pass here the center. Like this sets here the centers, and to give this here the app colors. If is today, and need to set here the primary colors, otherwise need to set here the light gray. Sets here. Also need to copy this here. Here's now need to set here and to not equal, and to set here weekly. Like this sets here. Now need to create here the stack. Sets cut here, set like this here. Now need to create here the paddings. Horizontals. It's good. Now need to create here the rectangle. Rounded. rectangle. Corner radius we need to give this here the 2, as well as we need to set this here the fill colors. Need to set here the active colors dot primary app colors. At this sets here these colors. Also need to set this here the big spam frame. We need to set this here. Need to give this as a frame, and we need to pass this here frame as a here. Is equal to give this here the width percentage. Into multiply by minus into C, as I need to pass this here the I at this sets and pi is good. Also need to give this here the height to set here the 4. Now I am waiting for the loading this UI and to displaying like this here, but we need to set this here as a alignment and to animate it these lines. If is today, and we need to set this here the padding. Otherwise we need to set this here the tailing like this sets. Now we need to check this here the CUI. Also need to cheers and now need to paste here the up like this displaying here. And also need to let's see here check here the spacing. Set here 0, and now need to set this context. But here is here. like this sets, and to pick this here line spacing issue look like this displaying here, and also need to increase this RAM and to add this here the third minimum height. Need to give this here height, need to add this here the 15 is good. This is the more like this displaying here the this UI. Today we need to create as well as the weekly, not tomorrow. Need to today we need to create because we need to remaining sometimes, that's why I need to create today. First of all, also need to set this here the one conditions, set this like its UI, and to write down here if is not there, then to get here the conditions and to create here the charts this here. And also need to import here the chart. Now we need to create here the charts only available inside the 16s. That's why not you see yours. Get here the sets. So need to set this here the to set this here the unity. Right, so need to get the fixed screen width. Declare. So need to set these alignments. The this sets here the alignments and like sets. Now need to the week also need to set here the static value. Set here the false. Like this sets. Also need to create here the stack. Sets. Now we need to create here the more, so need to add this here. Next need to set this here. Set here the regulars. To set this here the secondary text. Also need to set the font size 16 regular like this sets. Now need to go here the rectangles here and this here height. So this here the maybe 14 is good. Right, so need to change, so need to now statically is here 30 sets, and also need to give it here the primary app colors. And also need to see at the crop radius. Give this here the ends and to set this here the top right hand. Like the sets. Now need to go here stack. Like the sets, and one by one need to set this here the day names. Now need to set here the only statically, not dynamically, and API calling times need to create here the dynamically. This is suppose need to set this here the Monday. Need to increase this here the bar height, which is here the value is 20. Then afterwards working space. Like this sets here. Now we need to create here the create this graph of the Tuesday 80 60. Then after we need to set this here the 90. After we need to set here T, T, and one says sets. And now we need to like this create here the graph here. Also need to check here. Like this, and now this is the fix here the this graph quickly and get like this graph. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any question, so please write down in the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.